Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. And as you can tell, apparently Grand Tran has turned to Gotham City. Yeah, red skies, and all that's just waiting is for the Joker to show up. Well, we managed to get past the all is lost moment. But now we have to go and build ourselves all the way back up. As of yet, thou art but one who hath lost everything. Believe in the lessons of thy journey thus far. To become the true king of this land, thou must charge valiantly into the face of anxiety, with us close to thy heart. The state of things is worse than I could have imagined. None of the traditional methods against the poor feel like they're gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something really big. Yeah, everyone's gone completely and utterly apeshit. Now is the age of power. It is time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles wanted the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles! Ooh. It's too late to help these victims. Yeah, I think safe to say things have kind of gone south.
Where was I? Oh.
Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration? Yep, we unlock the Prince archetype. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, good, some explanation here. The melancholize red skies. The riots and numerous outbreaks of humans have induced such anxiety in the people that the resulting magma has seeped into the atmosphere, causing the sky to enter a state of magical disarray. The turbulent weather exacerbates people's anxiety, which in turn causes inclement weather with an ominously colored, overcast sky, hidden by unique magma-ridden clouds that are distinct from typical bad weather. So, yeah, people start getting anxiety, humans are running rampant, and it's just a crazy feedback loop. And the truth of archetypes. A fundamental process in magic is invocation, the precise envisioning of a phenomenon that brings it into being. Realizing an archetype is a highly advanced version of this technique, requiring an even greater process of clarity of a greater number of phenomena. But this alone is insufficient. Fully manifesting an archetype requires the user to give vivid form to their intentions, a depiction of their ideals, a distilled representation of their own desire, their own will, to change the world. There is no higher form of magic. To evoke such magic distills the physical self into a magical existence, a super being capable of handling these phenomena with ease. However, it is impossible to fully contemplate the extremely complex notion of character through imagination alone. To fully comprehend that character requires discovering it from the real world. The psyche of man is multifaceted, and one must truly acknowledge and accept that even within the self exists an unconscious aspect of the mind. So, yeah, persona. It is thus more accurate to say that the power is a result of heroic virtue and revolutionary spirit that awakens with a person undergoing adversity, rather than to call it a skill gained through disciplined training. So that's why Grius couldn't awaken to an archetype. Anyways, Gallica. Gallica was sure that she and Morpheus received a secret mission together in the Sanctum, but in reality, she alone was entrusted with the mission. The memory of the two receiving the mission together was a fabrication planted in them both as a means to give guidance and purpose to the newly formed Morpheus. When the prince successfully revived, Gallica was told the truth, and her mission technically came to an end. Yet despite her relationship with Morpheus being predicated on a false memory, Gallica knows the journey itself was real, and has awakened to a new sense of purpose and a personal mission, to continue the journey alongside him. Yeah, kind of a dick move just to go and brainwash someone into becoming my friend there. Thanks, Mom.
Let's go.
We'll be able to calm down and talk things out there. Alright, the magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language from the old world. The True Seeker.
That reminds me.
Oh, you figured out the parts we couldn't read are written in old world language, right? Were you able to find out anything else?
The truth of the matter is...
Somewhat, yes. However, it raises more questions than it provides answers.
What?
What do you mean? It's all names. The parts written in the Old World language aren't part of the spell at all. It's a list of countless names.
Not quite.
Then again, perhaps that's the type of spell it is to begin with.
No way!
Really? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? Can't make heads or tails of all this secret and royal magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it was. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavors to that end.
That's right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning for it. And when or if you recall anything, I would appreciate it if you'd examine the scroll for me again.
I've been waiting.
There's something I wanted to point out to you. You have awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such is a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. Yep, in response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements for royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
How good of you to come.
And yep, let's see, the royal archetypes. First off, for Stroll, to master his royal warrior, the true heroic embodiment of the warrior, and slash attacks and enchantments are unparalleled. So we need to master both the samurai and something else. For Hulkenberg, let's see, the paladin, the dark knight, and the elemental master. Okay. Well, we've at least unlocked the we're getting close with the paladin. Just need to unlock the Dark Knight, and then once we max out the Wizard, we'll be able to start off with the Elemental Master. Ooh. And let's see, for Heismay, let's see, the Ninja, let's see, the Royal Thief. Let's see, the completed embodiment of power demonstrated by Heismay's way of life. A world-changing power of a pillar of power that shadows the new ruler with gallant spirit. With its excellent elusive abilities, it steals enemy actions and reaps lives with one-hit kill attacks. Alright, so the ninja and two others. And Judah... The Royal Masked Dancer. Let's see. For Yufa, I need to master the Soul Hacker. Let's see, the Soul Hacker and, well, the Summoner. And for let's see. Yeah, the advanced form of the Berserker. Let's see, the Elementalist Mask and the Warlock's Mask. Alright, need to find a lover's mask. And let's see what else. Just need to find a talisman of the raptor.
Well.
Such confidence. Yes, I dare say that expression suits you. In this world of chaos, I know that many have already lost their way, lost sight of themselves. Yet you carry onward. Gently you take their hands and lead them. That kindness is your greatest strength. Do my words sound strange? I only aim to thank you in advance. A new future awaits, one I cannot predict.
You have my deepest gratitude.
You have gone above and beyond my hopes, not only as a colleague in my studies, but as a friend. Thank you. That's all good.
What now?
And you just strengthen an elite archetype. So yeah, in order to unlock the ultimate archetypes, need to go and do some experimentation.
What's this?
That is... Alright.
Ah, there it is. The Prince archetype. But from time immemorial, there have been heroes who were born into greatness, rather than achieving it solely by their deeds. The one who embodies the virtues of all heroes, standing magnanimously above them. There is no need to name him, for he has been called this since antiquity. Prince. Does his archetype truly exist? What powers does it hold? Whatever truths are behind this mystic force have been lost to time. But much will be expected of this royal hero. He must protect the people's livelihoods and the safety of the country with his life. This cannot be accomplished alone. True strength comes from knowing one's allies well enough to combine their strengths in battle. Let no prince forget this truth.
Incredible.
So this archetype can use almighty attacks and wield a wide variety of weapons and magic. It also pairs well with the other archetypes to a wide range of synthesis attacks. And yeah, definitely still going to need to keep these archetype rings around here. And Fortune's Grasp.
Do make yourself at home. That is...
Alright, well, Stroll's on his way to mastering the samurai. I just need something else. But might as well have Hulkenberg study the Dark Knight.
I see. Fascinating.
The Dark Knight. This is the archetype you sense from Hulkenberg's way of life.
It's right here.
Its heroic embodiment is of the Elite Protector, a shield obscured by the shadow of the lance and turns upon its foes to do mortal harm.
All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to remain principled to pursue the path of the Protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Knight. The power of the Dark Knight. Most interesting. Upon the dark road I tread, using power to defend. I shall protect what must be until the most final of moments. To that end, no trial is too great.
A new means of protection.
Yep. I'm Batman. Let's see, Heismay, let's see, the Royal Thief. Yep, I've got a lot of ways to go. And let's see, Fortuna to master both on the Masked Dancer. And let's see, Yufa to master both the Summoner and the Soul Hacker. And for Baz, Yeah, to master the Berserker and something else.
I've been saving this. Perhaps this? I have my own schemes. This calls for greater measures.
What now?
Elementalist Mask and the Warlock's Mask.
I've acquired a new power.
Has a 15% chance of repelling fire, ice, electric, wind, all elemental damage.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you? So irreverent. Closer in.
It's absurd. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness, Prince, that's what you are, aren't you? Then you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country right back to its senses. You hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, jeez.
oh, now this like...
Yeah, again, your booze mean nothing. Go to hell, vile human prince! Man, the Weasels really got everyone riled up. That's fine, right? But that's fine, right? What's important is we don't break over this.
This is all right.
Hey,
Don't a shot this
That very bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is this Louise's fault or is it yours? No, it doesn't matter. People fight each other on their own. Total rubbish, the lot of them. Fighting in a sea that's drawn up as it is. Stealing from each other. What's the point? Ugh. Even in a city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen more and more like him too. What a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. The town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I just want to give up on everything. Yeah, no, we gotta find. We gotta come up with a plan and fast. Not let this say, proxy swine. This is what you get for selling out your tribe's folk. Yeah, well, what can I say? Karma's a bitch like that.
Louise is the only one there.
excuse me?
Hey you, are you the one that's drawing? I knew it, you are, you're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now, Mr. Famous Person? From where's it to what's it, everything's gone weird. Really, even just flying around out there makes me feel gross and sick, but this place feels better. So Mr. Famous, can you do something about this awful sky? Yep, I decided. I'm gonna leave this problem to you people folk, but I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay?
You do that.
What's this?
Smash it all to bits.
Oh yeah, Gallica. Let's see. Morpheus learns the truth of the world at the ancient sanctum. No longer a guide, Gallica chooses to follow him by her own will instead. Oh boy. And yeah, definitely need to keep on with our lead archetypes here.
Now,
Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Heismay are the best chances now.
Let's move.
We cleared everyone out. Let us hurry inside.
smash it all to bits.
everyone. I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
I've noticed.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
I'm having a hard time believing it myself.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But
Yeah.
under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Something like that.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on.
But you're still you, yes?
Yep.
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
That's right.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Well, there's gotta be something up there, otherwise Luis wouldn't have gone up there himself.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back, after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping it will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore stability and rational thought, it will pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Ugh. What a mess.
Let's rest.
If you said her enough, let's head to bed for tonight. I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. People here feel nice and warm though. I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. It's gotten stronger since you came in, actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this.
Okay, that happened.
Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless.
Hey, again, as long as I have 4 walls, a roof, and a place, and a door door with a lock on it, it's a palace.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Strahd are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, it'll be plain who's in the right.
There's something foul in the air in Grand Strahd. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on.
What now?
Alright, yeah. Let's see. Reunion and Grand Strahd in chaos. When the prince is dead by an assassin's hand, heartbroken, the boy looks upon the corpse, and finally remembers. He is the prince's idealism made manifest, given form by the book he holds. Body and soul reunite, and the boy and prince are made one. The village's elder reveals many truths to them, of Luis, of Magla, of humans, but amidst the revelations, an assassin darts out. After defeating Zorba, the party hurries back to the capital. Consumed by fear and anxiety, the masses worship Luis as their savior. The newly eldritch sky reflects their hearts in turmoil. Yeah, no, things have pretty much gone down. Things have pretty much gone down the toilet.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety. Now they don't know what to do. Well, their sentiment was very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win.
It's so different from when you were last in Grand Strahd. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. We must remember you've still got people on your side. Let's just do what we can.
I'll try and keep that in mind.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to have welcomed back with a grand feast. Oh well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Yep, keep it nice and sharp.
Honestly.
First you were Luis's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you've awakened as His true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all this, you still mean to be king.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people. If Morpheus turned into a monster, Luis is the one making him. It's a far bit scarier, if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do something big in order to change this.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
"31 days left to go."
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
Oh, what now?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Yeah, probably. If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the Royal Palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
No pressure.
We best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline was the dawn of the Day of the Hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the Day of the Hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
The Skybound Avatar. A royal palace of unparalleled splendor. Alas, Luis has made some drastic changes to it.
This place. Let's see.
Oh.
Which one?
We'll face danger here.
All right.
Let's see. Dread, Blighted Dread.
And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a labyrinth. That's...
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Let's see. Nice little village.
And even then, there's still, oh yeah, there's still, Loveless and Rudolph and...
No trouble.
Let's see, there's still Rudolph, Milo, let's see, Loveless, and Julia to deal with. And also Katharina.
Let's put an end to this.
Skybound Avatar Conquest. Head to the Royal Palace in the Sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. This man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Stop the Archmage Luis, pinnacle of evil. The mission with the deadline's begun. To challenge the Airborne Palace, depart from the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner. Due to magma disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If it wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. The Royal Palace.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there. Right, of course, I can actually remember what it was like.
On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. Shame Luis is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the Royal Palace?
You're
Not yet.
right.
Smash it all to bits. What now?
Stop the crowning of Luis Guillaburn. And yeah, we'll go on our big shopping spree on the 29th. The deadline to prevent Luis's crowning, Hero's Eve, and the Day of the Hero. Yeah, once we hit October 27th, that's it. We're done. It'll be time to run the table or go home empty.
Mister. Wow.
So pretty. The leaves are so red and the snow so white. This drawing makes me so excited.
And the decaying estate.
Wow.
Mister, did you really go on top of a cloud? There is a building in the sky? Is it a grand shroud too?
Thank you.
Ever since the color of the sky went funny, everyone's been acting kind of weird too. They all have a scary look on their face. They all fight all the time. Mister, if you become king, will things go back to normal?
Well, it's going to be a long and arduous process, but might as well look around and see what we can find.
This is all right. It will be Lord Luis before too long.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
So irreverent.
Oh, you there, Clemmer! You support Cat Luis, don't you? Of course I do. Luis and I have the same tribe and all. Good. You need to fork over some coin then. We need some campaign funds for all the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't you?
Hey, Elder, why is everyone doing such bad things? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elder's fault, but that's not true, is it? Sorry, I said lots of mean things to you before. I feel bad, so... Please, can you make everyone stop?
Well, can't exactly just go running around knocking everyone out, so... what a sight. All my past tormentors crying and screaming their asses off.
Looking to sell, are you?
What's this? You're... no, never mind. If you come to sell back, I don't care who you are. Tell you the truth, I don't expect much from you. Pretty much certain that Reese will end up king. I mean, no offense though, so don't get your diggers in a bunch, and don't stop coming to me and sell off your mag. Ah, great, we got quests here.
Hello.
The outfit. Aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you're possessed of princely skills, I have a task for you. There's a place called some distance from Altamari called Mount Volcano. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact it's been 10 years since I first set out. Oh, 10 years? It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it. That's why I figured I might have there's someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure there too, so what say you?
I guess so.
Hard turned down treasure. Might be something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful.
Alright, let's look for that sword.
Much gratitude to you.
You really do it. You have my gratitude. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep, I just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice! If we could swing it, then we get treasure and the legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me.
Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, legendary great sword, increasing wisdom.
That's where you want to go.
Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite being a volcano, apparently it's safe?
Not sure how that works.
Help me, will ya?
Just don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters there.
Of course, we know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly.
The sky.
This bloody sky. Everything I feared is finally upon us. I can't stop dithering about what to buy. Oh, shocking! How much is this one here?
Hello there.
And yeah, definitely gonna need to wait until the big day.
Now then. Now then.
I think it's safe to say we can finally ditch these boots. Hmm.
Ooh. Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
What'll I do?
I've been able to sleep in the sky like this. And worse, I'm panicking. As you can see, it's made me gain a few. Hmm. Well, that kind of just tells me you need to hit the, well, you don't have gyms, but you know what I mean.
Luis rightfully ought to be king. It's just too much.
My husband's been killed. I think I shall surely follow. What can a woman like me possibly do without a husband? I'm nothing. Powerless. That's not true. All the time you spent supporting your husband, that took power. Not to mention I've enjoyed the time we've had together. You made me happy and I don't want it to end. Please calm down and consider the future. There will always be a tomorrow.
Rightfully ought to be king. Oh. Oh, come off it.
This horrid red sky is irritating me to no end. It stays red even at night. Someone must do something about it.
And what is it you want?
Oh, by the way, we've recently added a few items to the shop. Say, did you know the insects in Majora? Fascinating.
Oh. New imports. Awesome. Tree Reader moths and lumibees. Alright, perfect. Some new ingredients.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
Yeah, everybody, pretty much everybody, yeah, pretty much everybody's just gone completely bonkers.
Oh, that's what it's come. Humans.
What in the blazes?
No matter where you look, everyone's in an uproar. What's the plan from here? Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just give up and obey Count Louise already? Just give in, will ya? You know you want to.
Yeah, what I need to do is put you in a straitjacket.
I guess it's over then.
I don't care who you really are. If you're truly a prince, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem. I'm working on it.
Please, I won't let it stand.
Look, I told you, this country is done for.
All right now, I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses?
Can't bear it anymore.
I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this.
Let it stand. That damn Luis. Welcome.
Right. I know things have gotten strange in this city, but it's fired me up. I've increased the assortment of goods we offer. Let's see. Ooh, new meat.
luxury.
I'm not admit this openly, but between you and me, I'm tired of Luis's antics. Say he's gone mad, and I'm right fed up with working here. Oh, look, just stick around. At least for me.
Now, oh there.
Is everything okay at Fabian's?
Until we meet again.
It's quite fresh.
I notice it is a bit of a situation right now, but even I see the effort you're putting in. Truth is, I am too. I've added even more to my stock.
Ooh, some pure nectar. Mellow milk, fragrant spice. Ooh, ultraberry wheat flour.
Fancy a chat?
Sure do have lots of different types visiting my shop. Some you hate, some who hate you, some who don't. And honestly, my only...
Yep.
This is the only one left. What in the blazes?
You fool prince, and you foolish candidates. What made you think you stood a chance against Luis? And now you're taking the city with you in this war of yours. The city's on the brink of destruction.
This is the only one left, isn't it?
Where's my guitar? Oh, there's Batlin. I did that town cry of Batlin. My strange how you seem to favour that prince in the tournament. Who's signing on? Damn sake, this bastard!
Wait.
Now, hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I have thought about it. I might have let the church handle the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone.
You hear me?
Well, let me say this as a citizen of this country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
Any enemy of Luis is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of here, you damn cheat! Oh, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Hello there.
Your Highness, you're here. I believe that you are His Highness the Prince, so allow me to ask frankly. Is it possible to stop this chaos? It depends on all of us. When you say us, do you mean the state army as well? Naturally, we'll spare no effort to the cause. I'm taking a gamble on you, but there's no better option right now. I'm tired of Luis treating the country like he already rules it. Let's fight and win this conflict together, Your Highness.
Hello there.
Hey! Isn't that...
Not surprised at all, you're not being recognized anymore. It's like Luis is the only one in the running now. Still, we are the only ones who can stop him. A twisted world built on people sacrificing each other. We'll never stand by and let that happen.
Yep.
This will be a great courtesy. Who did this harm?
I'm out of ideas. Why did this happen?
This city's in shambles. How did this happen? The cathedral is going to be wrecked. Wasn't Luis supposed to be on our side? At this rate, we're going to end up dying in the crossfire.
Oh wow, it's almost as if he doesn't really give a shit about anyone other than himself.
Fool.
The person who destroys the country and the human prince who can't protect it. We'll have to choose one of the two to be king. I don't even know who to be angry at anymore. What did the previous king even want, and how did it come to this? Now's not the time for thinking about that. We should be guiding the evacuees to safety.
What'll I do?
It's all over. Sanctifac's Forden is no more, and the country's already under Luis's rule. What did I even believe in?
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Well, let's see if there's... Well, obviously with the humans on the rise, there's definitely got to be a couple of requests that popped up.
Look at that.
Did you...
The royal funeral showed us soldiers the truth about the limits of the state army. This feels 3 times worse. Monsters going on rampages, the city's rioting, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even struggling against it feels futile. But are you going to keep fighting, Your Highness? Oh, not like not like anybody else is going to stop this. You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. the Ormadeos, a Grudge's Fang, Bandit Chief Sisters, a Fervent Zealot, and Cocomordos, Terror of the Skies.
That's a rough one.
I need someone to defeat the great monster Cocomordos, and you're probably the only ones who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's a Cocosaurus that's lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Briarhaven. Each time a delegation is formed and dispatched to kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back into some skybound ruins.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it. And someone came along with a Skyrider. Yes, it really is up to us.
Oh, thank you. As it stands, the city is on the verge of succumbing to total panic. In truth, the rumors about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird hangs plague and famine with it, as they say.
What? A plague? Is there any truth to that?
It's just superstition, but in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly, like flames across the parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment.
Then we gotta stop it. So where do we find this bird monster?
You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in the Briarhaven Sea? At the top of one of those, there's a ruin known as the Manor of the Ascendant. Seems that bird has happened upon the ruin some time ago and decided to be the perfect nest. That's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but there are also rumors of fabulous treasure. At any rate, if you manage to say Cocomordos, bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you your reward then.
A Cocosaurus has lived for hundreds of years and got so strong they changed its name. We should probably pay a visit to the Briarhaven informant.
Let's do it.
Oh boy, quite a chunk of change for this guy.
This place is on a rock, right? It runs on top of a rock. Sure is weird, huh?
Looks like a shrine.
Well, we should be able to get there if we fly.
We shall do this my way. The bird way. We fly.
A ruin carved out of a towering summit of rock, formed by abnormal magma, only recently discovered by Skyward Patrol and is yet to be fully explored. Bandit Chief Sisters, a fervent zealot.
That's a rough one.
There seems to be more than monsters causing trouble these days. This contract will require to assassinate Founder Sisters, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean Satanism or even the pagans. There's just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation.
Oh, great! A nihilistic death cult! Lovely!
They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. They kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem. But now they're attacking people near Grand Trad in the name of salvation.
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits.
Indeed. Security in Grand Trad's bad enough with all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sisters. Oh, thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose. Just between you and me, I've heard that they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse and brought it to their hideouts.
Oh, what?
It's pathetic they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring me the Founder's hatchet after the job is done. Deliver that, and you'll get the reward.
You know what we're up against, so it'd probably be good to talk to the informant of the royal capital first.
They're holed up north of Grand Trad in the disgraced ruins. I'll share the exact location.
Let's do it.
Who'd think there'd be ruins all the way out here? Just what are they planning in there? It's pretty far, but if we fly, we should arrive before the day ends.
They'll face danger here.
Let's see, a vast ruin looming in the northern part of the continent. All records of its construction were burned and leaving its origin a mystery. And lastly, Ordemos Grudge's Fang.
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. See, this place, back during a famine, a plan was hatched to save food. and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But this creature, the Ordemos, is left as is. It's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. And what do you think? Will you do it? I knew you looked dependable. The place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You have to get his attention first by going after the Rigopetta, a type of snake monster. The snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you take it on Ordemos, bring me back the bloodstained talon. You'll get the reward of returning them.
Let's do it.
Alright, the Abandoned Path.
Thing is, we'll need to access the forest path by land. Flying's too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains.
We'll face danger here.
Each of these bounties are quite formidable. I won't take them on unless you're really sure you're prepared.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
I can hardly think on it.
I guess it's over then.
Ah, Majora.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Let's see. Ooh, Evil Eye Talisman.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Why,
This place.
well, I guess that's the end of it.
Will you fight for Count Louis?
Hey, you there?
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
I can't shake this feeling of a soldier across the street staring at me. What did I do? If he's going to keep acting like this, then I... Soldier across the street?
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
That strange soldier there. He behaved this way at the Grand Cathedral as well. I was casting his eyes in his direction from across the street. I know. Perhaps he's an agent of Louis, so he discord from within. They must be targeting the Sanctus Church where Lord Godot is. Oh, so that's where Godot ended up.
You.
Closer. What brings you all into a church?
Godot, we should be asking you the same thing.
Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Forden and Rella, and now the city's overrun with Luis's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to the protection of sanctism, but now find myself without the means to do so. I have become what Rella referred to as the weak. No, based on her words, I have been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only. I recognize it now, and yet, even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmise that if I can't stand tall within the church, then nothing will get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you require the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for you?
Wow, didn't expect that. This means that Rella's words managed to reach even someone like him.
Huh. When to figure that? Alright, so yeah, found out where Godot ended up. Alright, yeah, we still got some more quests to gather here, I take it. So, gonna call it a day. Till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.